it's Jan, back at it again with another nerdy bookish video. Today we're doing a pretty massive book haul. So as I do in all my hauls, I start with gifts because we express gratitude in this household.
Thank you, Jason.
I told Xavier to just comment. I've never like filmed a sit down video where he like actually listens to me, so this is gonna be kind of nerve-wracking and interesting. So if you hear his comments from the other room, that's him in the other room making comments.
Yes, thank you.
Very good.
Very good. A+ for effort.
Okay, so we have many books right here. They're in stacks. He always makes fun of my Chicago accent and I can't get rid of it. Anyway, okay, we're gonna start because I'm gonna be giggling my way out of storage. So, first book we got is Amari and the Night Brothers. This is from my girl Christina with a C. It's a middle grade that I'm actually really excited for, which rarely ever happens. The only other middle grade that I get excited for is the Cassidy Blake series by Victoria Schwab. Here's another one. Hopefully it lives up to the hype because a lot of my friends love it. So let's hope, let's hope. What do I know about this? It's middle grade. It's about a girl. I have no idea. Hold on. Hold on.
You always do that where you're like, yeah, it's about, well, never mind.
There's a ticking briefcase and I don't know, it has magic, okay y'all? Like, it sounds like a good time. The naked cover has stars and it's just such a vibe. That's all. We're gonna move on now. Oh, Christina from Christina's Chapters, by the way, subscribe. Next book is from my girl Kat from BookTube Beginnings. Subscribe to her as well. Everyone I mention will be linked down below. Subscribe, follow, do all the good things. She got me Crooked Kingdom with the red sprayed edges. Did we know there were red spread eagle? Red sprayed edges? No, because Amazon doesn't indicate those things. Maybe they do? I don't know. I didn't look. But this is the second book to Six of Crows. I buddy read Six of Crows with Kat, Naomi, Cami, and Sean. So she got me Crooked Kingdom. So hopefully we buddy read this again because it was kind of confusing. But I love me some Nina and Matthias. Honestly, I loved all the characters. The characters is what did Six of Crows for me. I didn't even know what they were stealing for the heist. I knew it was about a heist, but literally 250 pages in, I was like, Kat, what are they trying to steal? What are they trying to accomplish here? I have no idea. Next is also from my girl, Christina. These are all my girls. She got me The Year of the Witching. When I first started hearing about this, I had no interest in it, even though it's like witchy. I just didn't really like the cover, and then it grew on me and I was like, I really want to read this. So we're buddy reading it this month actually, whenever I get to it, but it's about a girl named Emmanuelle. She's a witch. I think it's historical fiction / horror. I don't know. It looks good though, doesn't it? Do you want to read it yet? Did I do a good job of selling it? Vengeful by V. Schwab. Second book to the vicious V. Schwab. This is from Hannah, from Hannah's recent reads. I talk about her in like every video ever. She's the sweetest. But yeah, she got me Vengeful for hitting 1K. I have Vicious and I haven't read it yet, so hopefully I'll get to it soon. I want to do a V.E. Schwab vlog at some point in life, but I mean, your guess is as good as mine as to when that would be. Next is The One by John Mars, and this is also from Kat from BookTube Beginnings. This is like her favorite book of all time, so she got it for me and wants me to read it. This is on my April TBR, so let's hope it's good. The chapters are like crazy short, so I'm excited. But I know this is about like a dating app that like matches your DNA with people. That's all. Next is from Xavier himself.
How's it going?
He got me The Five by Hallie Rubenhold. I feel like I already hauled this. Maybe it was a vlog, but damn, March? Are you sure I got this in March?
I don't know.
I feel like this was a long time ago. I don't know, but Xavier got me this. It's about the 5 women that Jack the Ripper killed, and they're all prostitutes, and these are their stories. It might have been February, but like it's in my March thing in my journal. Oh, I think I forgot to write it down. Whatever, here we go. Crediting Xavier one more time, that's fine. The next few books, hold on, let me grab them. I definitely hauled these in a vlog already when I unboxed them, but these are all from my friend Christina with a K. She sent me a bunch of ARC plus the 10,000 Doors of January, which is actually one of my new boss's favorite books, so I gotta get to this soon because she was talking to me about it today. So it was my first day at my library job. It was a good time. Anyway, she got me the 10,000 Doors of January. I think I paid her back for this one because it was $2. She was like, do you have this yet? And I was like, no. She was like, it's literally $2. And I was like, okay, I'll pay you for it. I have Alex E. Harrow's other book too, The Once and Future Witches. I just haven't gotten to them yet. I'm like kind of intimidated by them, but they're just so pretty. Both the covers are so pretty. Where's the other one? She's so pretty. And then she got me Incendiary, which I've heard of before, but I never really had it on my radar, but now obviously it is because it's on my freaking shelf. I have no idea what this one's about. Are we surprised? Nope. I'm too lazy to figure it out. But yes, I think it's a YA fantasy. And then she got me The Age of Witches by Louisa Morgan. She knows I love witchy books, so I mean, I don't even need to know what it's about, but it takes place in 1692 in Gilded Age New York and London. Sold. And then she got me Camp by Elsie Rosen. I think this is a YA LGBTQAI+ type of book. It says, perfect for fans of What If It's Us and To All the Boys I've Loved Before. It sounds good. Oh, there's a character named Brad. Love that for me. Of Salt and Shore is a Little Mermaid retelling. Never heard of this book, but it has some illustrations in here. Chapters are really short. I love me a good fairy tale retelling. Really excited for this one. And then City of Villains by Estelle Lore. I think this is also Disney's Villains meets Gotham in this gritty fairy tale inspired crime series. I think this is middle grade. Is that supposed to be Maleficent? Because if so, I'm here for it. I love Maleficent. Next is the Raven Cycle boxed set from a subscriber named Natalie, and it's so sweet. It was for my 1K. These spines, can we just take a moment? This is one of those series that everyone and their mamas have read but me, and I love Maggie Stiefvater's writing. I read her Shiver, I don't know what the actual series is called, but like it's Shiver, Linger, Forever, and Sinner. I read all of them, and I also read her standalone, The Scorpio Races, and I loved all of them, so I don't know why I haven't gotten to this yet, but I'm gonna do a reading vlog where I just like binge this series. I think I started The Raven Boys at one point, but didn't finish it. But these spines are just, I've never seen these spines before. I didn't know this is what they were when I put them on my wish list, but I'm so happy. Thank you, Natalie. And then from a subscriber named Kate, I got Horrid by Katrina Leno, which I already read, but I wanted a physical copy because I do want to reread it because it's so weird. Like, this girl literally eats books to cope with her anxiety, and I was like, sounds like my type of book. And then she got me These Violent Delights by Chloe Gong, which I've been wanting to, literally, I put this in my book of the month cart and took it out and put it back in so many freaking times, but yeah, she just made the decision for me, I guess. This one's a Romeo and Juliet retelling set in 1920s Shanghai, and it's about like rival gangs. It sounds like a fun time. Will I be very confused? Probably, but we're gonna give it a try. I'm buddy reading this with Renee from Reading with Renee next month, so look out for that. Subscribe to her. I'll have her link down below per usual. And then lastly, in terms of gifts, we have the one, the only Addie LaRue from Xavier.
Yeah.
He got me the Illumicrate edition with the pretty black
I'm the best.
sparkly edges and the, oh my god, hold on, I need to strip her.
What?
I need to strip her. Look at that. They need to see her in all her glory. Ugh. The end papers. Xavier and I are buddy reading Addie LaRue whenever I decide to reread it, whenever he decides to read fiction for once. Get you a guy who reads your favorite books. Or a girl, you know. I cried, to say the least. Now, moving on to me and my shopping problem. I don't want to do this. We'll start with the ones that are on my April TBR, so I could just fly through them, and then you could just watch my April TBR if you're curious about what they're about. You know, I probably didn't say much in there either about what they're about, so. Oh, this one I already read. I finished this yesterday. She's Too Pretty to Burn by Wendy Hurd. Oh my god, it was so good. I gave this 5 stars. It's inspired by The Picture of Dorian Gray. It's a YA thriller. Oh my gosh, it has such good discussions about like art and photography and self-image and also, yes, I'm wearing sweatpants. I don't even know where to start. It gets so intense. Like, at first I had like an inkling of doubt about it. I was like, is this really a thriller though? Like, am I gonna be thrilled? And boy, was I thrilled. It's a thriller, y'all. Like, there are so many intense scenes. This might be in my top 10 of 2021. It just might be. It came out literally March 31st, I think, and I bought it the day it came out, and I already read it, and I'm so happy it lived up to my expectation. I'm currently reading Sweet and Bitter Magic, and by reading, I mean I'm a chapter in, and I haven't touched it since like 5 days ago. This one is about 2 witches, and it's a sapphic romance, but one of them is incapable of feeling love, and they use love as like kind of a currency, kind of, I don't know, but like the magic system is like really cool, because love could be like traded, like she like manipulates people to give her some love, and then it's like there's a difference between like conditional love and like unconditional for like mother to son is like stronger love, obviously. So she's like, let me get some of that to last longer. I got all of that from chapter 1, so I'm excited. And I think I'll actually understand the world and the magic system. It's a YA fantasy, and it just came out March 9th, and it was also one of my most highly anticipated of 2021. So I'm glad I have it, and the cover is stunning. It's like a holographic, I don't know if you could see the holographicness of the letters, but it's there. And then there's a little bow on the cover. We love. She's a cutie. And then next we have Bunny by Mona Awad. At first I had absolutely no interest in reading this book because everyone was saying how weird and confusing it is and how they call each other Bunny, and I was like, that's too sorority for me, like I can't deal. And then I heard from Lexi from Alexandra Roslin that it's actually about writing students, and all the weirdness is actually like symbolism for things that they write about. You know, I don't know either. Did that make sense? Probably not. Well, I'm doing a vlog for this. I'm reading this. When am I reading this? Sometime next week, I think. I don't know, but I am stoked because it's so short, and I just hope I'm not like thoroughly confused. You know, I like being a little bit confused, but I like figuring it out by the end. I just hope it doesn't leave me with too many untied knots. Oh my god, loose ends! Loose ends is the phrase I was looking for. Did you hear what I said?
No.
I said untied knots.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, I hate myself. Okay, moving on. I got Crave by Tracy Wolf. I'm buddy reading this with Christine from the Roomies Digest, Naomi from Naomi's Library, Kat from BookTube Beginnings, and Cami from Burrows and Books. And we might, most likely, probably will have a live show for this. Hopefully I finish this week. I have it on audio, but yeah, this is like a Twilight-y type book. I know vampires are involved. I don't know what the plot actually is. I kind of bought this ironically, but then everyone wanted to read it and buddy read it, so I was like, all right, I'm actually excited for it now. And the chapter headings are so funny. They're like all named, and there's a chapter 0. It says, if you're not living on the edge, you're taking up too much space. And I was like, that's a mood. Shining armor is so last century. They're just so funny. I like standing on my own 2 feet, but getting swept off them feels surprisingly good too. I'm done. Almost done, almost done. Not really. Ink Death. This is the 3rd book in the Inkheart trilogy. Is that what it's called? Yes, conclusion to the Inkheart trilogy. Look at me, high fucking 5. This is a middle grade series. I think I DNF'd Inkheart in middle school. I don't know, but I want to read it again because I actually like that movie, and I have the whole series now. They don't match though. The second one I have is hardcover, but beggars can't be choosers. I got it from Half Price Books and Goodwill. This book, this beauty, I bought at the same time as She's Too Pretty to Burn, and I've been eyeing this literally since I heard about it. I think in January I heard about this book, Firekeepers' Daughter. Another YA thriller. I just know it involves a lot of like Native American culture, which I love reading about, so that and the cover and Reese's book club sticker are all I needed. She's pretty thick. I didn't know she was gonna be this thick. But you know what pisses me off is that right after I bought this, the book of the month picks came out, and this was a new add-on that you could have chosen. But you know, it wouldn't have been embossed and as pretty. So no regrets, I guess. Still have the price sticker on. I apologize. Let me take that out right now. All is well. I got the Hate U Give collector's edition, the pretty shiny reflective gold one. The only difference is the cover and that it has some bonus content. Oh, and it's white on the inside. I didn't even know. This was my first audiobook ever, actually. So good memes with this one. And the movie's really good too. It's about this girl named Star. It talks about like her life and her dad, who's in a gang and like growing up in this like, she grows up in this town called Garden Heights. Is it Garden Heights? Hold on. Yeah, look at me go. Garden Heights. A lot of the neighborhood is living in poverty, but she goes to this like predominantly white school that's like private and rich and bougie, and she has to basically like navigate her life living those 2 types of identities, I guess. Wow, look at me using big words. Moving on. Fierce Like a Firestorm by Lana Popovich. My camera was very rude and cut me off, but it's okay. We got all my big words out. I thought I had to come up with all those statements all over again. But, you know, my intelligence has like an expiration for the day. When it gets too late in the day, it just plummets. I've had Wicked Like a Wildfire on my shelves for like 2 years now, maybe 3. Haven't touched it. I figured getting the sequel for $2.88 would make me want to read it. It's about witches, a family of witches who have this thing called a gleam, and I don't know what their gleam does. Unique forms of beauty manipulating magic. That's what a gleam does. Like I said, I love me a good witchy book. The next book is called A Heart and a Body in the World by Deb Coletti. I bought this specifically for a secret TBR. I'm going to film in July because it's my birthday month, if that gives you any type of hint. But yeah, I have no idea what this is about. I think it's a hard-hitting YA contemporary running from the pain and the tragedy of the past year. Yep. American Royals by Catherine McGee. This is the author of the Thousandth Floor trilogy, which I absolutely adored. All the tea, oh my god. That series is like Gossip Girl in the future, and then this is like Gossip Girl but make it royal. It's like an alternate universe where George Washington was the first king of the United States instead of president. This is just like drama among his descendants. I've been trying to read this since it came out, and I got it from the library when it was available when I still lived in Indiana a year ago, and then I had to move and I only got like a couple chapters in, so I had to return it and never picked it up since. But here it is. Next, I got Capturing the Devil by Carrie Maniscalco. This is the 4th book to the Stalking Jack the Ripper series. I read Stalking Jack the Ripper, absolutely loved it. That's the only one I don't own. Now I own the rest of them. 3 of them. 2, 3, 4, but I don't have the first one. Excuse me. I bought this one because it was cheap and I wanted to finish the rest of the series that I don't own. It's just like historical fiction where this girl like works with her uncle dissecting decaying bodies, I think is what she does. And then yeah, so the rest of the books after Stalking Jack the Ripper have different historical figures that she somehow interacts with one way or another. I heard the last one isn't as good as the others, but you know, whatever. The next book I have is The Shadow of the Wind, and I bought this for a buddy read that I was going to do this month, but I have way too many books on my TBR, so I backed out of this buddy read because this one's a thick boy. Like, I really want to take my time with this one. I'm really upset because Late Night Book Club, which is Noelle's, Elias's, and Joel's book club, this is their book club pick for April, so that's another reason why I wanted to read it this month. But you know, sometimes things gotta go. But this is a book about books. I think this guy like finds a book called The Shadow of the Wind, and then he like goes on this adventure to like find this author's backlist basically. Also, it came to me freaking sliced open. I was kind of salty, but whatever. But yeah, I'm excited to get to this Whew. I'm excited to get to this eventually, especially because it's on my Novelog like scratch off poster. Let me tell you, scratching books off of that poster is the most satisfying thing. Take Goodreads and like moving it from currently reading to your read shelf. Take that, multiply it by 1,000, and that's how satisfying that is. The next 3 books I have are my book of the month picks for March, and I got Writers and Lovers by Lily King, which I already read for my Reading Books That Made Noelle Gallagher Cry video. I'll link it up there and down below. I think I gave this 4 stars. It was actually, like, I know it was supposed to be a really sad book, but I laughed so many freaking times. The humor is so subtle, like if you read it too fast you'll miss it. And then I got The Last Time I Lied by Riley Sager. I really like the back of this, like, isn't that dope? I read his 2 newest books, Home Before Dark and Lock Every Door, and I'm so excited for Survive the Night. It comes out on my birthday. I do want to read his 2 older books, so I have The Last Time I Lied. I also have Final Girls. Cami got it for me, so Riley Sager vlog, question mark. I know people don't like his older 2 as much, but whatever. I'm still gonna read them. I'll probably feel different because I like everything people hate. So, and then I got Legendborn by Tracy Dion. I'm so excited to get to this. I just don't have time for this big of a book right now. I have Crave and Akawar, and I want to take my time with this one too because it's a King Arthur retelling kind of. It's based on that, but I just heard so many people giving this 5 stars, so I have a good feeling about it. And lastly, thank God, we have Jack the Ripper, the case book. It has like all this mixed media, and it's just so freaking cool. Like, it has all these illustrations and then letters and stuff, and oh, bitch. Like articles and letters in these little envelopes. And I just thought it was the coolest freaking thing. I think I got it for like $10. Oh yeah, the price sticker is still there. I don't know when I'm gonna read this, but I don't know. I have so many Jack the Ripper books, it's kind of concerning. right? He's not listening anymore. Are you listening still? I think he fell asleep. Did you fall asleep? Nothing. Nada. Not another peep. Okay, that's all. That's the haul. Also, I'm wearing my glasses today because I think I already said this. No, not in this video. I'm also vlogging today, so I'm confused as to what I've said and not said. But I think I like slept with my contacts on too much and it like turned red. And I thought it was pink eye, but I don't think so. But it's getting better, slowly but surely. I've been wearing my glasses for the past like week. But anyway, I'm gonna go put all these freaking books away. Thank you so much for watching. Hope y'all had a great day. Stay safe and stay positive always. And I'll see y'all in my next one. Say bye, Xavier. Say bye, Xavier.